Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Ashok IT, and my name is Ashok. Today, we are here to discuss about DevOps with AWS Cloud online training program. Okay, now, as part of the today's session, we are going to understand what are the prerequisites to attend this course. What are the prerequisites to learn this course, and what is our course content, what we are going to learn as part of this course, and what is the roadmap in order to complete this course, and the course information like what is the duration of the course, and what are the timings of this course, and how many days it is going to take, weekly how many days classes will be available, what about the class notes, what about the class recordings, okay, doubts clarification, and what is the fee structure for this course. All those things we are going to understand as part of this. And if you have any questions after this, then questions and answers discussion also will be available at the end of the session. So as part of the today's session, this is the agenda. So we are going to learn what are the prerequisites to attend DevOps with AWS Cloud online training program. As part of this training program, what is our course content, what we are going to learn, and what is the roadmap in order to complete this course, and the course information like what is the duration, what is the fee structure, how many days classes will be available in a week, and if you have any specific questions at the end of the session, the discussion also will be available. All right. So I hope my voice, my screen, and my video, everything is clear for you. If it is clear, could you please respond in the chat box? If everything is clear for you, then could you please respond in the chat box? Yes, good. So before getting into the details of this, let me introduce about myself. So who is the trainer for this course, guys? So my name is Ashok. So I'm having total 11 plus years of experience in IT. Okay. So I'm working in the IT industry from the last 11 years, and in the training field, I'm having total 8 plus years of experience, guys. Now, here we have started Ashok IT Institute in the year of 2020. Okay, before 2020, before starting this Ashok IT Institute, I used to work as a trainer in some other institute as a part-time, and later in 2020, finally we have started this Ashok IT Institute. Okay, so this is very quick introduction about myself, and coming to our course details. So the course we are going to learn here, that is DevOps with AWS Cloud. DevOps with AWS Cloud. And here, this course code, this is our 24th batch for the DevOps with AWS. For every batch, we are giving one unique code, guys. So here, for this batch, the course code is 24 DevOps. And here, the class timings. So daily, the class will be available from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. IST. Okay, daily 1.5 hour class will be available. 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. IST class will be available, and this course is completely online. This is completely online course, and weekly the classes will be available from Monday to Saturday. So weekly 6 days the classes will be available. Monday to Saturday we are going to take the classes here. Good. So this course duration, this total course duration is 4 months of time. This course is going to take 4 months of time, guys. So daily 1.5 hour class will be available. Total 4 months of time it is going to take to complete this course. And excuse me. As part of this course, what we are going to learn. So as part of this course, guys, we are going to learn several modules. Okay. So we are going to learn software project architecture. Okay, if you want to work as a DevOps engineer, first you need to understand what is software project architecture and what is project release process, how the project will be released to the client, what is the software development life cycle we are going to follow in the company, what are the roles and responsibilities of a developer, roles and responsibilities of DevOps engineer in the project. All those things we are going to discuss in the software project architecture. We can say this is our module 1, first module. So we are going to discuss about software project, or I can say introduction module. So in this introduction module, we are going to understand complete SDLC, software development lifecycle. Okay, how many phases will be available? What is the agile model? What is the role of developer in the project? Role of the tester in the project? Role of the DevOps engineer in the project? We are going to discuss in the module 1. Then coming to module 2. In the module 2, we are going to learn Linux operating system. If you want to work as a DevOps engineer, you should have very strong knowledge in Linux operating system. So we are going to learn the Linux first. Okay, so Linux is not the prerequisite for this course, guys. So in this course, we are going to learn Linux operating system from very basic level to advanced level. Then after this, after the Linux OS got completed, then we are going to learn shell scripting. Okay, so here we need to learn some scripting. It's not a programming, guys. Programming is different, scripting is different. So here we are going to learn shell scripting. That shell scripting is used to automate the manual work. Whatever the work that we are doing manually, whatever the work that you are doing repeatedly on daily basis, that work can be automated by using shell scripting. As a DevOps engineer, you should know Linux plus shell scripting also. Some people will say Linux and shell scripting are prerequisites for the DevOps course, but here Linux and shell scripting are part of the syllabus. If you don't have any knowledge on the Linux operating system and shell scripting, no problem. We are going to learn from 0 to hero level here. Then after shell scripting got completed, then the fourth module that we are going to learn, AWS cloud. Okay, nowadays cloud computing is having lot of demand in the market. So if you want to work as a DevOps engineer, if you want to survive in the industry as a DevOps engineer, then definitely you should have knowledge on the cloud platform. Okay, so we are going to learn AWS cloud as part of our course. Once AWS cloud is completed, then coming to the module 5, here our actual DevOps tools are going to start. Okay, so if you want to learn the DevOps, these all things you should know first: Linux, shell scripting, AWS cloud, and DevOps tools. Once these things are completed, then module 6, we are going to work on real-time projects. Okay, after learning all these courses, Linux, shell scripting, AWS, DevOps tools, how to use all these concepts in the project, how we are going to set up the project in the real time as a DevOps engineer, those things we are going to discuss. Those things we are going to discuss as part of our real-time projects. So once it is completed, then module 7, we are going to provide some interview guidance, guys. Some interview guidance will be provided from our side. Interview guidance in the sense how to prepare your resume. Okay, how to build the resume as an experienced DevOps engineer, how to prepare the resume, how to apply for the jobs in the industry. Okay, and interview questions, how to answer the, what are the frequently asked questions in the interviews, how to answer them, what are the tips and tricks. And for the students who are interested to give the mock interview, we are going to conduct those mock interviews also as part of our module 7. So this is the course content. So this DevOps with AWS course, we are going to divide into 7 modules here. In the first module, we are going to learn the introduction part, that is SDLC. So the complete software development lifecycle process. This first module is very important for the non-IT people, the people who are coming from the non-IT background. For those people, this first module is very important. You need to understand the complete software terminology. What is the development lifecycle we are going to follow? Okay, what are the roles and responsibilities of the DevOps engineer? Those things we are going to discuss in the first module. And what are the DevOps tools available? We are going to learn. And coming to the module 2, we are going to learn Linux operating system. Linux is very important. Without having the knowledge on the Linux operating system, you cannot work as a DevOps engineer. After Linux OS is completed, you need to learn shell scripting, that is used to automate the manual work. Whatever the work that you are doing manually, that work can be automated by using this shell scripting concept. Then after we are going to learn AWS Cloud. Cloud computing is very, very important. Earlier, companies used to maintain their servers, their infrastructure on their own. They used to set up the servers, they used to manage the servers on their own. But nowadays, people are interested to go for cloud infrastructure. So there are several cloud platforms available in the market. AWS Cloud is the market leader. As part of this course, we are going to learn AWS Cloud. And next one, DevOps tools we are going to learn. Okay, like Maven, GitHub, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform, Nexus, SonarQube. So there are so many DevOps tools available. So as part of this course, we are going to learn 15 plus DevOps tools. So working as a DevOps engineer, nothing but you need to know how to use DevOps tools in the project. So if you know DevOps tools, then you are called as a DevOps engineer. So as part of this module 5, we are going to learn 15 plus DevOps tools. So once the DevOps tools are completed, then we need to work on some projects development. So as a DevOps engineer, how we will set up a project in the real time, how we are going to create infrastructure for the project, how we will set up CI/CD pipelines for the project, build and deployment process. So in the module 6, we are going to work on some real-time projects. Then in the module 7, interview guidance will be available. So mock interviews for you, providing interview questions, preparing your resumes, applying for the jobs, and giving the tips and tricks in order to crack the interviews. All those things we are going to discuss as part of the module 7. This is our course content. In the same order, we are going to complete this course also. First, we will start introduction part, then we'll start with Linux, then we'll start with the shell scripting. Once these three things are completed, then we will start with AWS Cloud. Once AWS Cloud is completed, then we will start with the DevOps tools. Then we will start with real-time projects. Then finally, interview guidance will be available. With this, our batch will be completed. Are you guys able to understand the course content? What we are going to learn? What we are going to learn? Are you able to understand? What is the syllabus of this course? Are you guys able to follow this? If you are clear with the syllabus, could you please type yes in the chat box? I need your response, guys. So if you are, I'm reading your chat messages. I'm reading your chat messages. If you respond in the chat, then only I will understand whether you are able to follow or not. Okay. Good. I have given WhatsApp group link in the chat box. If anyone not joined, you can join in that. All right. Fine, guys. Now, the most important thing here, so many people are having some confusion. So, in order to attend this course, what are the prerequisites available? Who is eligible in order to attend this DevOps course? What are the prerequisites to attend this DevOps course? Okay. The prerequisites to attend this DevOps course, first one, your time. You need to have 4 months of time. Okay. Your interest to learn the subject. Okay. And daily practice. Okay. I need only these three things from you. So you should have 4 months of time in order to complete this course, and you should be having a lot of interest in order to become a DevOps engineer. And so if you just attend the class, that is not sufficient. I need your practice on daily basis. Okay, that's it. Sir, I don't know anything about Java. I don't know anything about Python. I don't know anything about AWS. I don't know anything about Linux. Nothing is required. So everything we are going to start from the basic. This is zero to hero course. This is a master program on the DevOps with AWS Cloud. So as part of this DevOps with AWS Cloud, we are going to learn Linux. We are going to learn shell scripting. We are going to learn AWS Cloud. We are going to learn DevOps tools. We are going to understand real-time projects as a DevOps engineer, how to work on the real-time projects as a DevOps engineer, and interview guidance also will be provided, like mock interviews, resume building, and all that stuff. Okay, so the people who are having the time of 4 months and the people who are having the interest to learn this subject, and the people who are ready to do the practice on daily basis, those people are eligible to join DevOps with AWS course. So I mean to say here, non-IT people also can join for this. Non-IT people also can join for this program. Okay, so IT background is not mandatory for joining this course because we are going to start everything from the scratch. Non-IT people also can join for this course. Programming knowledge is not mandatory. So if you don't know any programming language like Java, Python and all, that is not required. We are not a programmer here. We are DevOps engineer with the AWS cloud. So that's why programming knowledge is not mandatory and IT background is not mandatory. Non-IT people also can join for this course. And so here, if you have the interest to learn the subject, if you have time to practice on daily basis, then you are eligible in order to attend our DevOps with AWS course. So what are the prerequisites? Your time, your interest, and daily you need to practice. Those things are required. Okay, here people who are working as freshers can join, experienced people can join. Okay, so testers can join, developers can join this course, testers can join, developers can join. Okay, the people who are having some career gap people also can join. Sir, I have completed my graduation 3 years back, so I was doing some non-IT job. Now I want to switch into IT, so I'm having 3 years gap. Can I join for this course? Yes. So if you have some career gap, then definitely you can join this course and you can show that gap as a experience. Sir, I'm already working as a developer. I'm working on the support project. I don't have much things to do in the project. Learning curve is not available. So I want to transition my career. I want to change from one domain to another domain. So then you can choose this course and you can become a DevOps engineer with AWS cloud. Sir, I'm working as a manual tester. So many people I have seen in my previous batches. I'm working as a manual tester. Now I want to switch my career into cloud platform with DevOps tools. Then 100% you can join for this course. Sir, already I'm having some experience in the IT industry. I'm looking for better position in my career. Then you are eligible for this course. Sir, I have completed my graduation recently. 2024, I have completed my graduation. I'm a fresher. Can I join for this course? Yes, you can join. But here, guys, one important thing that you need to remember for freshers, DevOps openings, DevOps openings are very less. So companies are not interested to take the freshers for the DevOps engineer role. So if you want to learn the subject, then you can join for this. But so getting the job as a fresher in the DevOps field is very difficult. So most of the companies are looking for experienced candidates to work as a DevOps engineer. Companies are looking for minimum 3 to 4 years of experience. That's why anyone who is having 3 years gap in the career, for them this course is 100% suitable, because programming will not be available. Whatever the gap that you have, that gap you can show as the experience. Companies are looking for experienced DevOps engineers. Companies are looking for experienced cloud engineers. Okay, for freshers opportunities are very less in the DevOps field. Okay, so 2 years people, if you are Sirisha, you have 2 years of experience. Yes, so if you have some experience, then definitely this course is going to be helpful for you. Definitely this course is going to be helpful for you. Okay, and there are some people saying that they are having 5 years gap. Okay, how to cover that 5 years gap, we are going to discuss on that. So once you complete my DevOps with AWS course, whatever the course content that I have given, with this course content you can show 3 to 4 years of experience. Whatever the subject that you are going to learn, that subject is equal to 3 to 4 years of experienced DevOps engineer. That subject, whatever that you are going to learn, that subject will give you 3 to 4 years of experienced person knowledge. So aram say easily you can show 3 to 4 years of experience when you are attending the gap, and that too if you have the career gap, that gap you can show as a experience. How to get that experience, how to show that experience, how to prepare that resume, all those things I'm going to provide you. But we are not going to give you experience documents, guys. Experience documents we don't deal. Some consultancies will be available who will give you experience documents. From Ashok IT, we are going to provide you the training. We are responsible for giving the proper knowledge to crack the interview. That is our responsibility. 100% knowledge you are going to get from this course. Okay, but career guidance, definitely we are going to tell you how to cover that gap, and all those things we are going to tell you. Okay, so I hope you are clear. So here, as part of this, we have discussed who is the trainer for this course. Okay, so I will be the trainer for this entire course, guys. Whatever the 7 modules I told you, all the 7 modules I am going to cover for you. This complete course will be taken care by me. So as I told you, my name is Ashok. I'm having 11 years of experience in IT. Currently, I'm working for one of the MNC company. In the training field, I'm having 8+ years of experience. I'm the founder of Ashok IT. I have started this Ashok IT Institute in the year of 2020. And today, we are here to understand the DevOps with AWS Cloud training program details. So as I told you, this is our 24th batch for DevOps with AWS Cloud. And this batch timings 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. IST. This timing is 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. IST daily. 1 hour 15 minutes class will happen. Last 15 minutes doubts clarification will be there. Okay, and class mode is completely online. Monday to Saturday, weekly 6 days classes will be available. Sunday will be the holiday. Okay, and this course is going to take total 4 months of time. So why are you going to take the 4 months of time? Why are you going to take the 4 months of time? As I told you, the syllabus is huge. So we need to understand the SDLC part, what is development life cycle, okay, what is waterfall model, what is agile model, what are the roles and responsibilities of the DevOps engineer, roles and responsibilities of the developer, okay, all those things we are going to learn in the first module. And coming to second module, we are going to learn Linux operating system. Okay, and we are going to learn shell scripting, and we are going to learn AWS cloud, and we are going to learn DevOps tools. We are going to work on some real-time projects, and we are going to provide some interview guidance for you. So this is our course content. Okay, and coming to prerequisites of this course. So there is nothing, I'm not expecting anything from you. Okay, so whether you are having some IT experience or you don't have IT experience, whether you are having some programming knowledge or you don't have the programming knowledge, all these things are not mandatory. The only things, your time is important. So you should have the time to spend for the course completion. You should have interest to learn the subject, and daily after the class is completed, you need to do the practice also. Daily practice also required for this course, guys. Non-IT people can join for this. Programming knowledge is not mandatory. Freshers, experienced people, testers, developers, the people who are having some career gap, those people also can join. Linux administrators can join for this course. Network administrator can join for this course. Developers can join. Okay, non-IT people also eligible for joining for this course. Non-IT background people also can join for this course. And as I told you, for freshers, openings are very less in the DevOps domain. Okay, for freshers, DevOps openings are very less, because in the IT industry, companies are looking for experienced people to work as a DevOps engineer. Okay, I'm telling you the fact. If you are a fresher, just you have completed your graduation in the 2024, then I suggest you to join full stack development course. For the freshers, full stack development is the best option. For the people who are having some career gap, for them, this DevOps with AWS is the best option. For them, DevOps with AWS is the best option. Okay, guys, good. So I hope you are clear with the prerequisites of this course and what is the course content and who is your trainer, all those things are clear for you. Prerequisites and course content is clear, and course information, the course information. Course name, DevOps with AWS, course code, 24 DevOps batch, timings 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. IST, class mode online, Monday to Saturday, 6 days classes will be available, course duration 4 months, plus or minus 10 days. Plus or minus 10 days will be available. Plus or minus 10 days will be available for this course, guys. Okay, and here important point, daily notes, running notes will be provided. Daily running notes will be provided. So for every topic, I'm going to write the notes like this. So this running notes will be provided to you on daily basis, and daily class recording will be provided. Daily class recording. Whatever the class I'm taking, that class will be recorded. Daily class recording will be provided 1 year access. This 1 year access from the course completion, on which date our course will be completed, from that date to the next 1 year, backup videos will be available for your revision purpose. So whatever the class you are attending in the live, same class video you are going to get from our side. Those videos you can use for revision purpose. So how many days those videos access will be available? After the course completion, next to 1 year, the video access will be there for you. That is for the revision purpose. Are you clear with my point? Are you clear with the duration? Are you clear with the timings? Are you clear with the notes and recorded videos? For every topic, the running notes will be provided to you. For every topic, the running notes will be provided to you, and a daily class recorded video also will be provided to you. Those recorded videos access will be there for 1 year. Those recorded videos you cannot download, guys. Only for watching purpose, videos will be available. If we give the download option, people will misuse. That's the reason we are giving only watch option for the videos. 1 year access will be available. N number of times you can watch those videos for the revision. So any particular day, if you miss the session, you can go through that video and you can understand the topic we discussed in the class, and you can do the practice before coming to the next session. Notes will be available, videos also will be available for you. Are you clear? Are you guys clear with my point? Yes. Yes. Coming to the course fees, guys. So this DevOps with AWS course fees is 16,000 rupees. So including notes plus videos, everything, live classes will be available. 16,000 rupees fees will be available for this DevOps with AWS course. The total course fees is 16,000 rupees. Okay. And we are having another program, guys. DevOps Fullstack program is available. In this DevOps Fullstack program, additional things will be available. Anyone who is having some career gap, those people can learn Linux admin plus Python scripting also. Okay, so normal DevOps with AWS course fees is available. DevOps with AWS course fees 16,000 rupees is available. We have another program, DevOps Fullstack concept is available. So the people who want to go as a DevOps engineer with 4 years, 5 years experience, I suggest them to go with the Linux admin plus Python scripting also. If you attend these two courses also, then you are full stack DevOps engineer. Okay, Linux, shell scripting, AWS, DevOps tools, Linux administration, Python scripting will be available. So DevOps full stack program is also available. So whatever is there in the DevOps with AWS, those things will be available in the DevOps full stack, and additional things, Linux admin is available, Python scripting is also available. So if you want to go with the Linux admin and Python scripting, the course fees is 20,000 rupees. Okay, 6,000 rupees extra. If you join separately, DevOps with AWS 16,000, Linux admin 8,000, Python scripting 3,000 rupees will be available. Okay, 8,000 plus 3,000, 11,000 will be available. On the discount, we are giving for 22,000. So if you go with the 22,000 rupees plan, you will get the DevOps full stack. Nothing but, so these 7 modules will be available. Along with these 7 modules, the Linux administration and Python scripting concepts will be available. So anyone who want to go with the 5 years of experience in the DevOps field, for them Linux admin, Python scripting knowledge is also required, so that you can show 2 years experience as a Linux administrator, 3 years experience you can show on the DevOps field. Suppose if you are having 4 years experience, you don't want to keep 4 years experience in the DevOps. 1 year experience you can show as a Linux administrator, 3 years experience you can show as a DevOps engineer with the AWS cloud. So 2 plans available. You can choose the plan whichever you want. If you go with the DevOps with AWS, the course fees is 16,000 rupees INR. If you go with the DevOps full stack, then the course fees is 20,000 rupees INR, 20,000 INR. So what is the additional things available in the DevOps full stack? As I told you, Linux admin plus Python scripting will be available extra. Okay, in the normal DevOps with AWS, these 2 courses are not included. If you choose a DevOps full stack with 22,000 rupees, then these 2 courses will be provided for you extra. Okay, for this Linux admin, for Python scripting, another trainer will be available. So when these Linux admin Python scripting batches will be started, okay, so completed DevOps with AWS, whatever the 7 modules I am going to teach, these class timings are 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. only. There is no change in the timing. 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. There is no change in our DevOps with AWS timing. So for the Linux administration and for the Python scripting, every month we are going to start the batches. Morning batches will be available, evening batches will be available. So whenever you have free time, whenever you are available, in that at that time you can go with the Linux admin Python scripting. It's not like a fixed slot. Every month Linux admin Python batches will be started in our institute. So whenever you are available, you can join for this. Okay, only Linux administration 45 days will be available. Python scripting extra 45 days will be available, so that you can do this Linux admin Python scripting classes parallelly along with our DevOps with AWS. This DevOps full stack is also completely online now. Okay, both are online batches. So DevOps with AWS, I hope you got the difference between DevOps with AWS and DevOps full stack. In the DevOps with AWS, 7 modules will be covered. Okay, like introduction part, Linux OS, shell scripting, AWS cloud, DevOps tools, projects, interview guidance. Then what is the extra thing in the DevOps full stack? Linux admin part, Python scripting part will be covered extra. These are 2 courses you will get extra. These are 2 courses you are going to get extra in the DevOps full stack. Okay guys, are you clear with the difference between our 2 programs, DevOps with AWS and DevOps full stack? Is it clear for you? So we are charging just 6,000 rupees extra for the DevOps full stack. 2 courses we are going to provide. So if you take these 2 courses separately, only Linux admin is 8,000 in our institute and only Python 3,000 in our institute. Okay, so instead of 11,000, you are going to pay only 6,000. 5,000 rupees discount you are going to get when you go for DevOps full stack program. You can attend any point of time. This Linux administration Python scripting, you can attend at any point of time. If you attend parallelly, then within 4 months only your total full stack program will be completed. If you attend parallelly, within 4 months only your DevOps full stack will be completed. Python you can attend in the morning, okay, and you can attend DevOps with AWS in the evening. Once your Python scripting is completed, Linux admin you can also attend in the morning. Okay, good. So Linux admin and Python scripting will be taken care by another faculty. Yes, for these 2 courses also recordings will be available. For this Linux admin, for Python scripting also recording will be available. Are you good? Clear? Good. Next one. Coming to DevOps tools, guys. What are the DevOps tools we are going to learn as part of this course? As part of this course, we are going to learn several DevOps tools like Maven. We are going to learn Maven. We are going to learn Gradle. Maven, Gradle. Those are called build tools. We are going to learn GitHub and we are going to learn Bitbucket. Those are called as version control softwares. Okay, Maven, Gradle, we are going to learn as build tools. GitHub and Bitbucket, we are going to learn as version control tools. We are going to learn Tomcat, which is a web server. We are going to learn SonarQube, which is for the code review. We are going to learn Nexus, which is Artifactory server. We are going to learn JFrog. Okay, Nexus and JFrog are called as Artifactory servers. And we are going to learn Terraform. Terraform, which is used to create infrastructure in the cloud platform. We are going to learn Ansible, which is used to manage configurations required for our machines. Okay, and we are going to learn about Docker. We will learn about Kubernetes. We will learn about Jenkins. We will learn about ELK stack. We will learn about Jira. We are going to learn about Jira. Okay, so these are the DevOps tools that we are going to cover as part of our syllabus. Maven, Gradle, GitHub, Bitbucket, Tomcat, SonarQube, Nexus, JFrog, Terraform, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins, ELK stack, and Jira. So these are the 15 DevOps tools that we are going to cover as part of our DevOps syllabus. So as I told you, DevOps tools we are going to learn. Is there any tool that is missing here, guys? Is there any tool that is missing here? Any other tool that you guys are expecting? Any tool that is missing? Grafana, Prometheus. Yes, monitoring tools are available for monitoring the resources of our cluster. Grafana and Prometheus tools we are going to discuss. Grafana and Prometheus tools we are going to use for monitoring purpose. Jira we are going to use for project management. ELK that is used to monitor the logs of our application. Okay, so Splunk is a commercial software. In place of the Splunk, we are going to learn this ELK. E stands for Elasticsearch, L stands for Logstash, K stands for Kibana. They are used for monitoring logs of the application. Some companies will use Splunk in order to monitor the logs of the application, and the Splunk is a commercial software. In some companies, we are going to use ELK software. ELK is the combination of three products, guys. E stands for Elasticsearch, K stands for Kibana, L stands for Logstash. Those three products are used for log monitoring only. Jira is a project management tool. So which team member should work on the which task, that we are going to decide by using this Jira tool. Grafana and Prometheus are used to monitor the resources, guys. Maven and Gradle are called as build tools. They are used to compile the project source code and package the project source code. GitHub and Bitbucket for the code integration. In the project, multiple team members will be available. All the team members' code should be integrated at one place. That's where the version control software comes into picture. In the real time, people are using GitHub and Bitbucket as version control software. Tomcat, which is a web server, which is used to run our web applications. SonarQube, which is used to perform code review of our application. So multiple team members are writing the code. Whether that code is having the quality or not. Okay, are there any mistakes done by the developers in the coding? Those mistakes we can identify by reviewing the source code of the project. To perform that code review, we are going to use SonarQube software. Nexus JFrog tools available. These are called as Artifactory servers. When we are going to deploy the project in the server, right? Before deploying the project artifact, jar files, war files will be available. Those jar files, war files, we are going to store into Artifactory servers. So to maintain the Artifactory servers for the project, people will use Nexus or JFrog tools. And the next one, Terraform is available. Very important and powerful software. Terraform is having lot of demand in the market. Okay, what is the purpose of that Terraform? Terraform is used to create infrastructure in the cloud platform. So instead of we are working with AWS cloud manually, we can work with AWS cloud by using Terraform software. Terraform is used to create infrastructure in the cloud. I'm keeping stars here, which is very important. When you attend the interview, tomorrow when you are going to attend the interview, most of the questions they are going to ask from these tools which are having the star symbol. Okay, Terraform, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes. Okay, sometimes they are going to ask the questions on the Jenkins also. These 4-5 tools are very important when you are attending the interview. Most of the questions they are going to ask from Terraform, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins. These 5 tools are very crucial for the DevOps interview. Okay, Maven, Gradle, GitHub. Sometimes they are going to ask the questions from the GitHub also. Maybe 2 to 3 questions they will ask from the GitHub, but most of the questions will come from these 5 tools only. Terraform. What is the purpose of this Terraform? Terraform is used to create infrastructure in the cloud platform. So suppose for example, for our project we are using AWS cloud. I want to create a virtual machine in the AWS cloud. Instead of creating that machine manually, we can use Terraform to create that machine. I want to create one database in the cloud. Instead of we are creating the database manually, we can use Terraform software to create that database in the cloud platform. Okay, similarly, I want to create a network required for the project. That network can be created by using Terraform in the cloud platform. That means if you are using a cloud platform for your project infrastructure, in that cloud, you can perform the operations. You can provision the infrastructure in the cloud by using Terraform. And why Terraform is having this much importance? By using Terraform, you can work with all the clouds available in the market. Terraform can be used with AWS. We can work with Azure by using Terraform. We can work with GCP also by using Terraform. Terraform supports multi-cloud platforms. That's why Terraform is having so much demand in the market. Without asking the questions on the Terraform, your interview will not be completed. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? What is the purpose of Terraform? It is used to create infrastructure in the cloud platform. So Terraform supports for which cloud? Only for AWS, or it supports for all the cloud platforms? Terraform supports for all the cloud platforms available in the market. Then what is Ansible? Ansible is used for configuration management. I am having 100 computers in my project. I want to install Python software in 100 computers. Can you go and install the Python in all the 100 computers manually? Go to first computer, install Python, check it is installed or not. Then go to second computer, install Python, check it is working or not. Then go to third computer, install Python, check it is working or not. Can you do that for 100 computers? Is it easy? Come on guys. Can you do that configurations manually in the real time? If you have 1 or 2 computers, then okay, you can go to that computer, you can take that computer, you can install the software which is required for the project. But if I have 100 computers, if I have 500 computers in the project, come on guys, if you have, is my voice clear for all of you? Is my voice clear for all of you? I'm not getting any response in the chat box. Can you hear me? Which tool I'm talking about, guys? Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Which tool we are talking about? Ansible. What is the purpose of Ansible? Ansible is used for configuration management. Ansible is used for configuration management. We can automate the configuration management in the project by using Ansible software. So I have 100 computers. I want to install softwares in 100 computers. Manually installing the softwares in 100 computers is very difficult. So that's why we can automate that configuration management by using this Ansible. Okay, Shubham is asking a question. Are you going to cover DevOps tools basics or in-depth? If I cover basics of these tools, how can you go with 3 years experience, Shubham? I told you this course is going to give you 3 years experienced person knowledge. Okay, if I teach the basics of the tool, can you attend 3 years experienced interview? No, right? So we are going to cover in depth. We are going to cover in depth. Okay, good. Next one, Docker is available. Docker is called as containerization software. So Docker is going to simplify your application execution process. Docker is going to simplify your application execution process by using container concept. Docker is going to provide you containerization. Containerization means whatever the softwares are required to run the application, all the softwares we are going to package as one unit and we are going to execute. So that for that concept we are going to use Docker. Docker is used for containerization. You may ask a doubt, Ashok, what is the meaning of containerization? Can you understand in 1 minute? Can you understand in 1 minute what is a containerization? Docker tool we are going to learn for 10 hours. So to understand what is Docker, to understand what is a containerization, it will take 10 hours of time. Today, I'm just giving the title. What tool I'm going to cover, what is the purpose of the tool. So don't come to the conclusion, Ashok, I'm not understanding what is a containerization. You will not understand because I'm not telling you what is containerization. I'm telling you what is the tool that we are going to learn in our course, Docker. If you just remember, okay, in our DevOps course, we are going to learn Docker. If you can understand that point, then I'm happy for that. What is Docker? How to work with the Docker? That we are going to do in our course. So 10 hours of time, we are going to spend only for the Docker. Are you clear? Are you clear with my point? Next one, Kubernetes. Kubernetes is called as orchestration platform. Kubernetes is called as management software. Kubernetes is called as management software. Docker Kubernetes is deadly combination. There are so many openings in the IT industry for the people who are strong in the Docker and Kubernetes tools. Okay, so if you are going as a DevOps engineer, then damn sure they will check your skills on the Dockers and Kubernetes. Docker is called as containerization software. Kubernetes is called as orchestration software. What is the meaning of orchestration? Orchestration nothing but management. Okay, only Kubernetes will take 20 hours of time. Docker 10 days, Kubernetes 20 days. So total 1 month of time we are going to spend for only these two tools. That much important those tools are. So just in 1 minute you can't understand what is Docker, what is Kubernetes. 1 month of time we are going to spend to learn these two tools called Docker and Kubernetes. Just remember, Docker is for containerization. Kubernetes is for orchestration. Okay, next one, Jenkins. Jenkins is called as CI/CD server. Continuous integration, continuous deployment we are going to achieve by using Jenkins software. Jenkins is used to automate our project build and deployment process. Our project build and deployment process can be automated by using Jenkins tool. Next one, ELK is available. Elasticsearch, Logstash, Kibana. This name ELK is the combination of 3 products. Elasticsearch, Logstash, and Kibana, they are used for log monitoring. Okay, application is executing, customers are accessing the application, then some problem occurred in the application. So to understand the problem, we need to do the troubleshooting. So to do the troubleshooting, application logs are required. Those application logs we can access by using ELK stack. Okay, next one, Jira. Jira is used for project management. Tomorrow, once you join in the project, which task you have to do? For this week, what are the tasks assigned for you? Who is working on which task? In our project, how many tasks available? How many completed? How many pending? How many in progress? All that work will be managed by using Jira. Jira is called as project management software. Grafana and Prometheus tools are available. They are used to monitor the resources of our application. Basically, the servers that we are going to set up, the cluster that we are going to set up, we can monitor by using this Grafana and Prometheus softwares. Okay, so as part of the DevOps tools, we are going to cover all these tools, guys. Maven, Gradle, GitHub, Bitbucket, Tomcat, SonarQube. Okay, Nexus, JFrog, Terraform, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Jenkins, ELK, Jira, Grafana, Prometheus. So the softwares which are important for the interview, for them I have given the stars. The tools which are having the stars, they are very important for attending the interview. Okay, most of the questions will be asked on those tools only when you attend the interview as a DevOps engineer. Are you clear with my point? Okay, this is the core syllabus of our DevOps course. Then coming to AWS cloud. Okay, what we are going to learn in the AWS cloud? What are the services we are going to learn in the AWS cloud? Coming to the AWS cloud, we are going to learn EC2 service. EC2 service is used to create virtual servers. Okay, I want to set up 10 machines for my project. Instead of purchasing those 10 machines, we are going to take the 10 machines for rent in the AWS cloud. So if you want to take virtual machines in the AWS cloud, then there is a service called EC2. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, which is used to create virtual servers in the AWS cloud. In that EC2 only, we are going to learn EBS, we are going to learn load balancing, and we are going to learn auto scaling also. Okay, Sumit, only you are facing the voice issue, sir. Remaining people are able to hear me clearly. Guys, is my voice breaking or is it clear for everyone? Clear. Only Sumit, you are facing the issue. Check your headset once. Okay, now I am going to tell you what are the topics that we are going to learn in the AWS cloud. So in the AWS, we are going to learn EC2 service. In the AWS, we are going to learn EC2 service. So virtual servers we can set up in the AWS cloud. As part of the EC2, we are going to learn volumes concept, snapshots concept, load balancing concept, and auto scaling concept also. Along with this, we are going to learn S3. S3 is used for unlimited storage. For every project, storage is required. You can set up the storage of your application in the cloud by using a service called S3. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. Then coming to third service that we are going to learn, RDS, which is used to set up relational database in the AWS cloud. For every project, database is required. How to set up the database in the cloud, how to take the backup of the database. Okay, those things we are going to learn in RDS service. RDS stands for relational database. Okay, then third one, we are going to discuss about IAM service, identity and access management. Okay, so which users can access our AWS cloud, who can perform what operations in our AWS cloud account, those things we are going to discuss as part of our IAM service. IAM stands for identity and access management. IAM stands for identity and access management. And we are going to learn about VPC, which is used for virtual private cloud for networking. So I want to set up the networking for the resources in the cloud platform. Okay, and I want to keep some security for the infrastructure. Those things we are going to define by using VPC service. VPC stands for virtual private cloud. Okay, along with this, we are going to learn about lambdas. Okay, lambdas are used for serverless computing. Lambdas are used for serverless computing in the AWS cloud. Okay, along with these things, we are going to learn about EKS, which is nothing but Elastic Kubernetes Service. So I told you we are going to discuss Kubernetes software. That Kubernetes we are going to learn by using AWS EKS only. EKS stands for Elastic Kubernetes Service. Elastic Kubernetes Service. So these services are very important for the DevOps engineers. Okay, these services are very important. When you are attending the interview as a DevOps engineer, so you are going to keep AWS cloud also in your resume. From the AWS cloud, mainly they are going to focus on these services, guys. EC2, S3, RDS, IAM, VPC, Lambdas, EKS. Are you clear with my point? Guys, here, Abhilash Reddy, are you not suggesting DevOps for freshers? No, I don't suggest DevOps for the freshers. For freshers, I will suggest full stack. If you are a fresher, 2024 passed out, then this course is not for you because you can't understand this. You can't understand this. Okay, good. And one more important service, guys, I forgot it, which is CloudWatch monitoring. Okay, what are the resources that are available in the AWS cloud? I want to monitor those resources. Auto scaling, I already mentioned here. Auto scaling comes under EC2 only. Load balancing, auto scaling, Srikar. Load balancing, auto scaling, volumes, those things will come under EC2 service only. EC2 is used for virtual server creation. S3, which is used for unlimited storage. RDS, used for database setup. IAM for identity and access management. VPC for virtual private cloud. Lambdas for serverless computing. EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service. CloudWatch for monitoring the resources. And one more thing, SNS, Simple Notification Service. Simple notification service will be available. And the next one, Route 53 will be available, DNS service. Route 53, which is used for DNS, domain mapping. So whatever the application we are having, those applications we are going to map to a domain name. To do the domain mapping, we are going to use Route 53 service. These services are important. So there are some other services also available, guys. We are going to learn AWS CLI, we are going to learn Elastic Beanstalk, we are going to learn. But in the interview, they don't concentrate on these areas. But as part of our syllabus, I'm going to explain what is AWS CLI, how to work with that, what is Beanstalk, those things also we are going to cover. Okay. Cloud formation, those all are not required. Cloud formation, I can teach you the cloud formation within 30 minutes of time, because the alternate for the cloud formation is Terraform. So when you are keeping Terraform in the resume, they will not ask you about the cloud formation. Cloud trial, code commit, code build, there are 200 services are available in the AWS, guys. We are not going to cover all the 200 services from the AWS. So for the DevOps engineer, what are the services are required from the AWS cloud? We are going to cover. Our main focus not on the AWS. Our main focus on the DevOps. For the DevOps, how much cloud knowledge is required? That we are going to learn. DevOps with the AWS. Okay. So AWS cloud concepts, not complete AWS cloud. Some AWS cloud concepts around 10 plus services we are going to learn in the AWS. In the AWS cloud, we are going to learn 10 plus services. Okay. In the DevOps, we are going to learn 15 plus tools. So in this course, our main focus on the DevOps part. You are going to try as a DevOps engineer. So can we understand DevOps without AWS cloud? No. That is the reason in the roadmap, which one I have given first? First AWS cloud we are going to learn, Mr. Kishore. After AWS, then only we are going to learn the DevOps. Without having the knowledge on this AWS, you can't understand this. That's the reason. First we are going to cover AWS cloud, then we are going to start the DevOps. Are you clear with my point? So this is the syllabus in detail what we are going to cover. So DevOps tools, these 15 plus DevOps tools, 15 plus tools we are going to cover in the DevOps, and in the AWS 10 plus services we are going to learn. As I told you, in our DevOps with AWS course, our main focus is on, in our DevOps with AWS course, our main focus is on DevOps tools, not on the AWS. So AWS, how much is required for the DevOps engineer? Those things we are going to learn. How much is required for the DevOps engineer? Those things we are going to learn. Are you clear? So I hope you got the clarity regarding these things. What are the prerequisites to learn? What are the prerequisites, guys? Nothing. Your time, your interest and daily practice is required if you want to attend this DevOps with AWS course. Course content, as I told you, the course content is divided into 7 modules. So introduction part, Linux part, shell scripting part, AWS, DevOps tools, projects, and guidance will be available for the interview. And the roadmap, we are going to learn the course in the same order. We are going to learn the course also in the same order. Okay. And the next one, course information, as I told you, here we are going to take the timing from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. IST, completely online. Monday to Saturday classes will be available. 4 months duration will be there. Daily running notes will be provided. Whatever the notes I'm writing, in the same way I will write the notes for every topic here, guys. All these notes you are going to get, and daily recorded video also will be provided for you. Recorded videos you are going to get with 1 year validity. After the course completion, 1 year validity will be available, and the course fees for DevOps with AWS 16,000 will be available. Anybody who is interested to go for the DevOps full stack, for them 6,000 rupees extra. In that 6,000 you are getting Linux admin plus Python scripting extra. 2 courses will be available for you extra. Okay, fine. Coming to the DevOps tools, what are the DevOps tools we are going to learn? 15 plus DevOps tools we are going to learn in this course. I have given the list of the tools here. Okay, you can just have a look on the tools that we are going to learn as part of our DevOps. So in this course, our main focus will be on the DevOps tools with AWS Cloud Platform. Okay, coming to the AWS Cloud. So we are going to cover 10 plus services in the AWS Cloud. Just look at the names of the AWS services: EC2, S3, RDS, IAM, VPC, Lambdas, EKS, CloudWatch, SNS, Route 53, CLI, Elastic Beanstalk. All right. Fine. So people are having the questions. How can we access the class notes and class videos? Once you join in this course, guys, so you will get the access in the Ashok IT website. Okay. So once your enrollment process got completed, you will get the access in the Ashok IT website. Let me show you. You will get the login details for our website. Once you log in into our website, then you will go to dashboard page. Here, my courses page will be available. Once you log in into our website, my courses page will be available. Okay, so here, which course you join, that course access will be provided for you like this. So when you click on this join class, Zoom link will be available in the website. When you click on view notes, the daily class notes will be available. So for everything, we are providing the class notes like this. Linux running notes. If you click on the download option, so the complete Linux notes will be available. This is the class running notes. Whatever I am going to explain in the class will be provided to you like this for your practice. Okay, and here Linux notes is available. Then Maven notes is available. When you click on the download option, Apache Maven. What are the topics we discussed in the Maven? So what is Maven? How to set up the Maven? How to work with Maven? How to set up Maven in the Linux? How to set up Maven in the Windows? Maven terminology, Maven practice. So like this, soft copy notes will be provided for every tool. Okay. Similarly, for the Docker. So Docker notes is also available. Okay. Like this, for every tool, the running notes will be provided for you for the practice. And here only there is an option called watch video option is available. Backup video also you can watch from our website. So after every class is completed, I will upload the class notes and I will upload the class video also. Zoom link also you can access from our website. So in the website, you will get the access for the course, Zoom link plus notes, everything you can access from here only. Okay, so when you will get this access, okay, you guys can attend, you can attend 5 classes for free. Okay, you can attend 5 classes for free with the same Zoom link. Whatever the Zoom link you used today to attend the classes, with the same Zoom link you can attend the classes for the next 5 days. Okay, total we are giving 6 classes for free of cost. Today 1 class is completed. Next 5 classes you can attend for free of cost. So in the tomorrow session, we are going to start with the regular classes. Only 1 day demo, that is today. From tomorrow, our regular classes are going to start. You can attend 5 regular classes for free with the same Zoom link. So after 5 days, if you like this course, if you like my explanation, if you like our subject, then you can enroll for the course. So once you enroll, then you will get the access in the website to watch the videos and to download the notes and watch the videos. Notes you can download and you can keep it in your system. Videos you can only watch. So how many days videos will be available? After course completion, next 1 year, video access will be available. You can, if anybody in Hyderabad, you can come to our institute also for the practice purpose. Okay, and so here, as I told you, daily live classes will be available. Daily, like this, live classes will be available. Okay, soft copy notes will be available. Daily live classes we are going to provide. Soft copy notes we are going to provide. Class recordings, backup videos for revision. Okay, backup videos will be provided for the revision. Okay, and daily doubts clarification will be available. Daily questions and answers. So at the end of the session, 15 minutes to 20 minutes we are going to spend. At the end of the session, 15 minutes time we are going to spend for the doubts clarification. So if you have any question, you can interact with me at the end of the session. Okay, and we are going to create WhatsApp group also. Okay, WhatsApp or Telegram group we are going to create. WhatsApp or Telegram group for discussion. So when you are doing after the class is completed, you are going to do the practice. So while doing the practice, if you get stuck somewhere, then you can post in the group. All your batch people will be available in the group. I will also be available in that group. So if you have any doubt, you can post in the group. So any particular day, if a class is cancelled, we can post in the group. All the updates you will get in the WhatsApp group. Your batch people, as I told you, 24 DevOps is available now. 24 DevOps batch people will be available in that group for the discussion. If any job openings are available, okay, any update that I want to provide you, any task that I want to give you, or else you are facing some problem while doing the practice, then immediately you can post in the group. Your batch people can reply to that. So they can solve your problem. If it is not solved, then I will reply to that problem, or in the next day class, we can discuss and we can resolve the problem. Okay, this much support will be available from our side. So daily live classes will be conducted for you. Soft copy notes will be provided. Backup videos will be provided for the revision. Daily question and answers will be available. WhatsApp group for the discussion, and assignments will be provided. Okay, assignments. So whenever we are working on one tool, I'm going to provide some assignments on the topic. Assignments on each topic. Suppose if we discuss about Maven, I will give you some task on the Maven. Suppose if we discuss about GitHub, I will give you some task on the GitHub. You need to complete those tasks also. Okay, and we are going to take the mock interviews for you. Okay, generally on the weekends, on the Saturday, we can have the mock interviews. Okay, so generally on the weekends, we are going to take the mock interview. That means, so the people who are interested to give the mock interview, we will collect the details of those people and we will conduct the mock interviews for the people, so that you will get some interview experience from us. Okay, you can do the course payment. Course fees you can pay after 5 classes. You no need to do any payment for the next 5 days. You don't need to do any payment for the next 5 days. These 5 regular classes you can attend for free of cost. From tomorrow, our regular classes are going to start. So after 5 days, if you are interested, then you can do the payment. Okay, you don't need to pay today or tomorrow. You can attend 5 classes for free. After 5 classes, if you are interested, then you can complete your enrollment process. If you like it, then you can complete your payment. After 5 days, I will tell you the enrollment process. How to do the payment? Through Google Pay, Phone Pay, you can do the payment. After 5 days, we can discuss about the enrollment process. Are you guys clear with my point? So daily live classes will be available. Soft copy notes will be provided. Backup videos will be provided for the revision. And as I told you, 1 year validity. After course completion, 1 year validity will be available. Daily doubts clarification will be there. One group will be available for the discussion purpose. Assignments will be provided on the each topic. Okay, and mock interviews will be conducted. Those mock interviews will be taken on the class only. So remaining people will be listening to that mock interview. One person will give the mock interview. The remaining people will listen to that mock interview. Course completion certificate, yes, we will provide the course completion certificate also. Course completion certificate will be provided. Experience certificate we don't provide. So experience certificate will be provided by the consultancy. We will provide you course completion certificate. Fee structure, Mr. Chaganti Venkat Ramakrishna, I already told you what is the fee structure for this course. If you want to go with DevOps with AWS, course fees is 16,000. If you want to go with DevOps full stack, course fees is 22,000. In the DevOps full stack, you will get Linux admin and Python scripting classes. 2 courses you will get extra when you go for DevOps full stack. How many real-time projects we are going to cover? So 4 real-time projects we are going to cover. 4 projects we are going to build. With different tools, we are going to build 4 projects. So here you need to understand one thing. When I say real-time project, we are going to work as a DevOps engineer. That means code will be available. So developers will write the code, developers will give you the code. As a DevOps engineer, real-time project means infrastructure creation, pipeline creation, project deployment, project delivery, monitoring. Okay, on these 5 topics we are going to work on the projects. Real-time project means we are not going to develop the code. So coding is not our responsibility. Coding will be taken care by development team. So as a DevOps engineer, what is our responsibility? Infrastructure creation by using Terraform. That is one project. Monitoring our application by using Grafana, Prometheus and ELK, one project. CI/CD pipeline creation by using Jenkins, that is one project. Integrate all the tools and set up the complete CI/CD pipeline, one project. So these are called real-time projects. You got my point. So 3 to 4 projects we are going to do as a DevOps engineer in this course. You got the clarity? Someone is asking how many projects we are going to cover, what projects we are going to cover. Bhavana, you got the clarity on the projects? Currently this is online, offline is not available. It is currently online. At what time recordings will be available after the live class completed? I will try maximum to provide the recorded video on the same day or mostly by the next day afternoon. Within 12 hours, we will upload the recorded video. Within 12 hours, we will upload the recorded video so that you can watch that immediately for the revision purpose. Are you going to provide the access for all the tools? So whatever the tools are available here, every tool we are going to set up in our system. Okay, whatever the tools that I am going to use here, every tool we are going to install in our system and we are going to do the practice. Whatever the practice lab, everyday lab will be available. Whatever the lab that I am going to do here, same thing you will do after the class is completed. Okay, after the class completion, minimum 1.5 hours you need to spend for the practice. 1.5 hour class, 1.5 hour practice. 1.5 hour class will be available. 1.5 hour you need to do the practice after the class is completed. Whatever I am doing in the class, same thing you need to do in your practice. Notes will be provided for the help guide. Help guide will be provided for the practice. Okay, good guys. So I hope we are clear with our course details. Now it's time to go for doubts clarification. Okay, so before going for the doubts clarification, all of you clear with all these points? Prerequisites to join. Who is eligible for this course? Who is eligible for this course? What we are going to learn in this course? What is the course content? What is the roadmap? Course information like duration, fee structure and all. Now the final part is questions and answers. So you have some questions, you can interact with me and I will give some answers for your questions. Okay, are you good? Fine guys, thank you. So with this, I'm stopping for now. So now I will give the option to unmute your mic and you can ask your questions. Final reminder, so anyone who is not part of this DevOps community group, you can join. So today's class video, today's class notes, you are going to get in this WhatsApp group, guys. I have given one WhatsApp group link in the chat box in the starting of the session, right? I'm going to share that link again so that you will get the class notes and class video in that. Could you please join in that? For doing the lab practice, what are the tools required? We are going to install those tools. How to work with AWS Cloud. Everything will be explained from the scratch. So nothing is prerequisite. I told you, only your time, your interest is required to do this course. Remaining all things, I will take care of it. How to do the practice, how to set up the tool, everything I will explain in the class. Okay, perfect guys. Now, So with this, I'm stopping the recording. Now we'll go for doubts clarification, guys. Thank you for attending this class. So tomorrow also we have the class at same time, 6 p.m. IST with the same Zoom link. As I told you, you can attend the classes for next 5 days for free of cost. As part of these classes, you are going to get these things. Thank you so much.